Hi everyone! Mark and I went to go pick up the trailer in May and we wanted to give you an update with the end of phase 1. So this was the status of the trailer when we got it. Just had 2 windows in it that weren't the best. Here we are putting in the cargo door and the skylight, and we opened up those 2 windows to give us some more light. Here's where we framed it with some fairing strips and then started doing rough electrical and plumbing. And then I started taking videos of what I was actually doing. Okay, excuse the lighting, it's 8 p.m. But I have a little LED flashlight, so we'll be out. We just tested the plumbing system. I'll run you through it real quick. I did it once before, but it didn't work out so well because I forgot that we had a dishwasher. Okay, here we go. Ready? So we come in from here, and really your water tanks are right here, gray in your fresh water. It's under the false floor. You go up into this, and typically you'll have a strainer and a pump and an accumulator, and before that you'll even have like a really fancy filter. But this goes straight through here. You've got a T-valve, so you can go up and bypass the hot water heater, or you can go get some hot water. It goes all the way up. We got on-off switches, and right now I got this tube here in place of the hot water heater, but cold water goes in, hot water comes out. Got a valve there too. Another switch goes out. Now I have hot water, so now I got my cold and my hot water goes up and around, and here's my shower. I've got these on. If I turn this on right now, it's pressurized, so that's probably bad. Then I got my mixer and my drop ear up here for my shower. Over here is the washer, and it's only cold water. I ran out of the cold water valves. And then here is the dishwasher with a plug on it, because we just tested it, and then the tube, the cold and the hot water for the sink. There's 3 plugs on those. We tested this one before. That's the runoff water, and we tested that one too. Everything looks good. We just finished testing these. That's awesome. So we're set. Plumbing's done for water in line. Also, Mark ran conduit before insulation so we could feed wires through the walls. Getting ready to put up the roof rafters. These going up on the roof. Mark's putting in the screws. I drilled all the holes. Up on the roof it goes. Next in this process is insulation. We went with a spray insulation. It would have worked really well, but the gun that was shipped to us was broken, and being inexperienced, we just went for it. But it'll be covered up and it's pretty even. There's a few spots where we're just gonna add a little extra insulation just to make sure that we've covered all of our little cracks and try to even it out a little bit more too. The next step is to put up all the walls so we can get our windows and cargo door in. Alright, I'm a little less than halfway through. Mark just came out, and I think that means it's lunchtime, but this is all set up. We got our outlet box and our junction box there. We got a light switch that we're just going to install afterwards, and then another outlet box down there. 16's on, 18's on, and that worked well. I added more insulation to the windows, so that's curing right now. I just made the mistake of touching it. Don't do that. And then once that's all dry, I'll just go in with a putty knife and scrape that off. It's a bit sloppy, but I don't think it really matters. It'll be covered up. And then here, speaking of sloppy, these needed to be cut out of the way because they don't bend at 90-degree angles, or whatever this angle is. So I can reach the knobs or on-off valves, so that's fine. That's all that really matters. And once we have a cabinet here, this is going to be the cat-dog cabinet here with our utility stuff. So it'll all be covered anyways, and there'll just be an access panel back there. So no big deal. And here's our water inlet for all of our pressure water inlet system. We got the cargo door installed. We got the window installed. Mind the messy garage. And we got the other window installed. I didn't want to spray insulation above my head, so I went with sheets of insulation in the ceiling, and Mark helped me put those up. And then finishing up the wall panels, and finally got the windows in. When routing the wall panels, we got these nasty 90-degree corners, but the shade should cover that. The main concern is making sure that that window opening is watertight, so we'll put some silicone beads back in there. So after we get up these other wall panels that are left, and then back wall panel, we need to start spackling the walls and getting rid of all these holes. And there's some holes that I accidentally cut out that didn't need to be cut out, but that's okay. And we'll put some plywood back in there, and then we'll put some spackle in there. This needs to be fixed. There's a couple little things that need to be fixed. So now that we have all the major pieces installed, we can go on to phase 2, where we frame the bathroom and frame the false floor. And then we'll move on to installing the ceiling, installing the flooring, and fixing all the holes in the wall. So I'll leave you there, and within the next couple weeks, we'll have another update for you.